Hi guys and welcome to Bomb Anime. It's your girl
Ruka.
A Big Boy Summer here, bringing you another episode of I'm Standing on a Million Lives. You know what it is, let's get right into it.
So I think that the star of the episode was definitely Captain Kavel. The way she sliced that dude up bit by bit, and then she had that conviction in the end where she was like, oh, okay then. So it looks like I need to eradicate every single last one of you. If that isn't fight talk, that was a threat and a promise.
Between this episode and the last episode, I have truly got so much respect for Yotsuba and for Captain Kavel. And if they don't ship them, I want them to keep on working together. Because unfortunately for the bad guys, they've got some really strong enemies here. And fortunately for us, we got that sense of justice that we needed. Especially how them guys left them for dead. And they came out of it the other side and sought revenge. You don't normally see this in the anime, but when you do, oh my god. Yes, Captain Kavel.
There's also the flip side. In the last episode, I was saying that I hope that Captain Kavel does not just chop them up because they need some sort of like plausible deniability and that they could get like an animal to attack them or something. But of course she sliced them up, and we also saw that whatever message they sent to their king basically explained everything. It seems like they told the truth and said, you know, we trapped them and then they came back for revenge, and now you've got them researching how to get rid of the heroes for good, which is really dangerous because they don't know that this threat is coming.
Yeah, the worst threat you can get is an unseen one, and it's adding drama to the whole anime as well, and it's a great turning point now because I was kind of feeling, you know what, this storyline is good, but where do we go from here? You're about to deliver the goods, you're about to explore the map, the quest is almost done, and then they threw this in the works and I'm like, yes, it's got legs, it's gonna go to the end of the season, and I can't wait to see the next few episodes.
Also, the guy who was actually speaking to the king, like some kind of advisor slash assassin, I'm not really sure, but he seems like he's going to be a problem because he's smart and he seems like he has his own personal agenda, and he also, like, from the way that he was drawn, he looks like he enjoys being a bad guy. So there's going to be a lot to see when it comes to that, but I'm not sure if we're going to actually see it in this season. I feel like it's probably something that's going to come back in season 2.
Yeah, it's nice having really thought out characters here. And I want to see the 4-dimensional chess game between Yotsuba and him. And I also like seeing the fact that everyone is coming into their own slightly. I mean, we're seeing Yotsuba just go leaps and bounds and also making that sacrifice in the episode before. And in this episode, we saw a more chilled Yotsuba, someone who's not training as hard as he used to. We're not seeing all of that. What we're seeing is the wrapping up and the culmination of this quest that they've been put on. And as I said, it's nice to see that they threw something in the mix to make us look forward to the last few episodes, because let's be honest, the season's almost over.
Yeah, after this episode we've got 3 more and that will be our season. I feel like we might get introduced to at least 1 more character in terms of the 10 people that we're expecting to see. But aside from that, you're right, we are seeing people come into their own. Although I don't like Yuka, she's quite insightful, we've said this before. She does seem to have a mind where she can actually see what's going on, she can see deeper, but she's just still a terrible character. It's impossible to like her, especially because they keep mentioning this like behavior. She keeps talking about the youngest member in the carriage with them, and I don't like seeing that. I just wish they had left it out. Do we need to call the police? Do we need to call the FBI? Like, who do we need to call?
FBI, open up!
No, I'm not feeling that. But also we saw Shindu as well, who instead of shying away from anything when there was a problem, she immediately disarmed the guy. I liked seeing that from Shindu as well, and I hope that she continues to go forwards, because I don't like these weak female characters. Kavel doesn't really count because we're not going to see her much now that this episode has finished. I'm thinking as soon as they get logged out and they come back, they're not going to see her again. So we need these women to step up. So Shindu, come on, let's keep going.
I just want to mention Hokusaki. Listen, girl.
What?
It's what you said last time, innit? She's had enough time. And I gave her up until this episode to kind of do something. You know what? I was backing her case before, you know. I liked her as a character. I wanted her to succeed. But I can't overlook the obvious. What is going on, girl? Do something. Learn something. Move something. Fight something. Jesus. You've got Shindu being the one that is disarming guys, and she's wearing a wizard hat and a robe and a staff. You're the sword artist, fam. You're the one that should be like, nah, fam, you're not fighting my teammates. You get what I mean? You're supposed to be the vanguard, sorry. What is going on? Hokusaki on the level, bro. I like you, but you need to step up. You're like that cool friend who's in the group with you doing a group assignment, and no one says nothing because they like you, but you're not pulling your weight. Pull your weight, woman. Come on.
In all honesty, in her defense, I know I have, you know, I was pretty upset in the last few episodes, but in her defense, she is intelligent, and the reason why they're actually being able to do certain things is because of that. When they got trapped in that building, she was the one that did the calculations to see when the walls were going to come out so that they could safely all go through. Again, she was the one who suggested going to see the merchant, and when that didn't work, she was the one that said, you know, maybe there's a delivery company. So they wouldn't have even gotten that far without her. And it's just that even if she's going to be the intelligent one, they need to push it further. It needs to be something more than these little small things which the audience can really overlook. So they need to push it a little bit further, even if she isn't going to be a strong warrior. Maybe when she gets to level 10 and she gets her next thing, she'll come into her own a bit more. I don't really know, but they need to push it further.
So I'm guessing me and you just flipped the script on this one.
Slightly.
But I'm just saying this, you can walk and chew gum, bruv. You can do two things at once. You don't need to just be a one-trick pony. I mean, like, you look at Yotsuba. He's not a one-trick guy. He's strong. He comes up with plans. He's got ideas. He knows how to grind. You get what I mean? And Shindu's even starting to do that. She uses magic, and she uses a sword quite well. And Kavel taught her, look, they're not as strong as the male partners, innit? So therefore, they need to do the critical strikes. They need to shank in the heart. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So, bruv, you can walk and chew gum. Hokusaki, I'm sorry. I can't let you go on this one. I gave you 9 episodes, bruv. 9. And you didn't deliver. You got 3 more. You better deliver, or else I'm writing you off, fam. I'm saying it. Yuka, on the other hand, and unfortunately, I hate Yuka. F Yuka, I'm saying it. But, as you said, she's insightful. I mean, she made the obvious comparison between Yotsua and Captain Kavel. I said this from day, that them two should be shipped. But I don't think Kavel will move it any further than this, because Kavel's not dumb. She knows that this is probably the last time they're going to see each other. What's the point of putting your heart on the line when you're not going to be able to fulfill it? She got a little something with that little kiss, and that was enough. It's a shame, but that's life.
I do agree with that. Also, I'm not letting Hokusaki off the hook. I am saying that they need to push it way further than they have, because she is just fading into the background, and I don't know why she's here. She might as well just go back to the normal world and just stay the invalid that she wants to be.
You're so cold.
Also,
true though.
Also, I didn't appreciate Yuka mocking Captain Kavel's feelings. I know that she did try and help the situation afterwards in her own way, but it's a pattern of behavior that I just can't overlook. She's mocking Kavel's feelings for what reason? I feel like it's because she is threatened by women. It's the same thing that we saw when she said she didn't want Shindu to take part in her live stream because too many people would like Shindu, and she made other negative comments about Shindu despite Shindu doing nothing but being nice to the girl. And it's the same thing she did to her friend, which was the reason that she ended up in the predicament she was in and even met Yotsu in the first place, because she was trying to undermine her friend on the live stream. It's like she's threatened by beautiful women, and so she feels like she needs to drag them down a peg or two.
I agree. However, I also see this anime as a proper hero's journey, in the sense that it's a coming of age, like we've already said. her and Yokosaki haven't gone further through the whole thing.
Yokosaki.
Sorry. Her and Hakisaki, sorry. Her and Hakisaki, sorry. Shut up. Her and Hakisaki haven't gone through the whole I can be more than I am far enough yet. They're making progress, but it's not strong enough. Obviously, Yotsura and Shindu have finally, well, not Yotsura, but Shindu has finally clicked that she can walk and chew gum. And these guys need to get to step and fall in line.
Who was expecting the goods to be severed heads? Because I did not see that one coming. I was thinking that the goods could be a bunch of different things, but yo.
I disagree. I didn't think the severed heads were the goods. I think the information that they brought was the goods. The heads were just part of the evidence. That's what I thought it was. Like, as they said, you didn't need to bring the severed heads. The information would have sufficed. But obviously, if you got a girl like Kavel on your team, you're bringing severed heads.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
I didn't see it as...
I didn't see it like that, but you do pose a good point. I did not also like the way they teased us through this episode, because I also was thinking the same sort of thing that Yuka was thinking, that Kavel wanted to, you know, tell him, let's have a little goodbye.
A goodbye what, Ruka? What are we trying to say here? This is a family show.
Who said that it's a family show?
Oh.
People are getting sliced and diced. What kind is that family friendly to
I'm
you?
saying our show is a family show.
Is it?
Probably not. But someone wanted to make some families the way that they were teasing.
Okay, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Peace.